Our hoes really winning. That's the first episode of the Toxic Talks with T. Y'all give me a little leeway. This is my first episode, so it's gonna be. I'm gonna get the hang of it after a while, but I'm gonna just do these little 10 to 15 minute rants. They gonna all be episode numbers. Y'all can check them out. Y'all can dig into them. Then once we pick up, now I went yesterday and bought the podcast equipment, so the actual podcast is coming soon. But I ain't gonna hold y'all. This ain't the actual podcast equipment. I'm just fucking around on this app that I downloaded on my phone and see how this shit play out. But back to the first episode. Our hoes truly winning in 2023? My short answer to that would be no, they aren't winning. Because I feel like back in the day, you could say hoes was winning because you actually was getting something out of being a hoe. If you had multiple guys back then, 9 times out of 10, the guys stood on principle, they stood on morals. I don't know what type of guys you was into, but you ain't even had to be into street guys. You had guys working in factories that just had morals. They just was raised better back in the day. I feel like if you're a hoe in 2023 and you're dealing with multiple men, I don't see how you're winning. These men aren't they aren't even men anymore. They're like, they switch roles with y'all. They like y'all broads. Y'all got a lineup now, and these men are the women. So it's like, if you're a hoe in 2023, meaning you messing around with multiple men, I don't think you're winning. Even if you got one of them cashing you out, because you only got one of them cashing you out. If you got 5 of them, you got one of them that's cashing you out for real, for real. You got one, you might have another one that gets your nails and your shit done like that, but you got one that's really cashing you out. But 9 times out of 10, y'all don't even know how to deal or handle that one, so you got multiple ones because you creating fake beefs to mess with other. That's the thing, y'all create these beefs in your head so y'all can justify the fuck shit y'all do. But that's another episode. We ain't gonna go there. Y'all not winning though if you're hoeing in 2023. If you got more than one nigga, you're not winning in 2023. For one, you gotta understand that every man that you are, especially if you're sexually involved with all these men, you don't even have to be sexually involved. You could be textually involved. You're talking to them, you're texting them. They're putting game into your head. His values are kind of becoming your values because you're entertaining this man, you're talking to this man. That's what happens when men deal with women. When we deal with women, y'all start talking like us, y'all start acting like us, y'all start thinking like us. So if you're dealing with multiple men, you're dealing with multiple different, things from a man. You're picking up different habits from this man. And if you're doing that, you're like confusing your woman's psyche almost, because you're taking values from this man, you're taking values from that man. It's not going to mesh well. My advice for you, this not an advice show. This is our hoes really winning. And again, I'm going to say no. Now, women look at a woman winning by like, oh, she has a man or she's been in a long relationship, but that don't mean nothing no more. Because you could be in a relationship and then still be lonely, still not be happy, which most of them are, and they're in relationships where they aren't happy. And 9 times out of 10, it is probably from the man, but sometimes it's not from the man. Because I feel like not even just women. I feel like now in 2023, the internet make us not even know what we really want. We think we want something, but we don't know what we really want. And even if we really want that thing that we think we want, we don't even understand what it takes to get that. You don't understand what you got to go through to get that. You just want it because you see it. You see other people you think have it, and it makes you want to have it. But you don't know what you really want. Because if you really sat down and really thought about things that really made you happy, I guarantee you, it ain't got nothing to do. I guarantee you that the person that you're with is either doing it and you don't notice it, or they aren't doing, or he never did it and you just never noticed it and you just dealt with it. Because my thing is, if they aren't doing what's making you happy, the thing with men we are creatures of habit. So he didn't just start doing this today. He been doing this. You just didn't pay attention to the signs. So again, it's a quick little episode. I ain't gonna talk y'all to death. It's just, gonna be little snippets like this until I actually get the podcast and we interviewing people and stuff like that. But I got tired of telling myself I'm gonna do it tomorrow, because I'm getting older. I'm losing friends that I grew up with, and it's letting me know that tomorrow isn't promised. So I need to get this out here now, work on it now so I can perfect it in the future if it's something that I'm going to be serious about. And even if I'm not serious about it, it's good therapy for me. I like talking to y'all. especially when y'all give me feedback. It'd be amazing. I get some criticism. I get some people agreeing with me. I'm not one of them people that's going to get mad at the criticism. Please criticize me. Let me know what you think. Be against me. I like going back and forth. Am I not going back and forth? That sounds very toxic, even though this is Toxic Talks with T. But I'm trying not to be toxic no more. That shit ain't cute no more. I'm too old to be toxic. I just want peace. I'm at this age where I want peace. So that's the end of this little segment. I get with you guys on the next go around. The next, well, it was supposed to be a 2-part segment. Well, in fact, we're going to go in the second part. Fuck it. This is a 2-part first segment. The second part is, do nice guys finish last? And my short answer to that is, most of the time they really do. And this is coming from a nice guy. This is crazy because I'm really a nice guy. And I don't believe I finished last, because anybody that played with me, that's state laws. It's not my law. So I don't think I finished last. But in all actuality, honestly, nice guys really do finish last. Y'all women swear y'all want a nice guy. Y'all want the guy that you could take home to mom and dad, but y'all get these good guys. I watch it over and over and over. Y'all get these great guys. Yeah, he might not have the flyest car, or he might not have the biggest chain, or he might not get the most girls, but he's a nice guy. And I watch y'all same women ruin these nice guys, and y'all turn these nice guys into emotional, unstable creatures, and they become devils because of the women that they dealt with. And I'm not trying to stick up for guys, because I feel like as a grown man, you need to understand what you're dealing with. Like, I know, like, don't get me wrong, I fall in love fast. I'll meet a girl, I'll fall in love with her that same week after talking to her for 3-4 days. We gonna fall in love with each other though. It ain't like I'm just falling in love with her. We in love. We talking about marriage and everything. I'm that type toxic. Yeah, I'm that toxic. We talking about marriage and everything. Week number 2. You know what I'm saying? We naming babies, all that. But in the same token, I know what's going on. I'm not the only dude you do this with. I know that. I'd be knowing. So it'd be like, yeah, I'm going to play your game with you. And it's my game too. It do something for me too. I like being in love. Like, I like having my heart flutter sometimes. I'm a romantic, believe it or not. I'm romantic. I'm a romance man. Romance head, man. Believe it or not. I believe in romance. So yeah, let's do this romance thing. But I already understand most of the females I deal with, it's only going to be like 2-3 month romance. After that, it's shit going to get real. You know what I'm saying? Shit going to get real. And I'm not even saying like I do it on purpose. It's just, what he say? Blame it on my mother. My one of my favorite artists right now, Brent Faiyaz. Blame it on my mother. First I'm exciting, then I'm gaslighting. That's like the story of my life. I don't even understand why. Sometimes it just happen that way. But we're gonna have fun for 2-3 months, baby. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I hope that you're here for the same reason. Now, some of them slip through the cracks, but the majority of them don't. And it's me. I know it's me. I'm toxic. It is what it is. I don't want to be toxic no more though. I really want peace. I want to meet somebody and be peaceful. It's just that most of the women that bring the peace, they aren't as nasty as I like them. I like them nasty, y'all. That's a whole nother episode. But I like them nasty. But on another note, back to, do nice guys finish last? Yes, they do. I'm telling y'all now, nice guys, y'all going to finish last. Nice guys aren't respected in this culture. They aren't. They want the assholes. They want the guys that got the multiple women. They want the futures. Don't get me wrong. Every girl is saying, oh, Sierra and Russell. But I guarantee you that same girl has fucking ran through about 3 Russells. She ran through 3 Russells. They don't get the coochie wet. They don't. They don't excite him. He can't fuck. He only lasts a minute. Oh, he isn't spontaneous. They're going to come up with any excuse to fuck over you Russells. So don't be a Russell. Become a future. Now, you can't just become a future. You got to run through a certain amount of them, of a certain type of quality to become a future. But being a Russell is going to make you finish last, my brother.